Welcome, everyone, to San Antonio by Night's Blood Gambit, Episode 4. Where we had left off, our coterie, well, who has yet to choose a name for themselves, had gone their separate ways. Squatch and Dante went to go and investigate something of a more spirit nature. Ambush and Jacob went to go and visit La Medianoche, north of their own domain, and ran into a boxer named Isabella. But now we turn our attentions to Alysse. Alysse, who's been doing her own research into various things around the city. So, Alysse, tell us a little bit about what you've been up to this night.
Well, yeah, this is trying to track down the ministry member, Marjani. She's apparently another bar owner. So she's got another in with her, like she has with Isabella and Eva. So the point is that she's doing her best to try and figure out around the city and try to track and trace.
Track and trace.
So coffee. What do I gotta roll?
Well, let's see. The idea here would be you're trying to piece together some rumors bit by bit that you maybe have heard from those you know in Dallas, maybe those you have who have maybe some bar influence around the city as far as the mortals are concerned. So go ahead and make me a look at a sheet, because I need to think.
And I was gonna say maybe I'm like going around town, kind of going bar to bar, not really going anywhere that I know in particular, but like really getting around town, just trying to
maybe learning what's popular, maybe learning, and seeing if those are any things kind of leads. Okay.
Right, because you like I knew like somehow go to, but like maybe I'm trying to just sort of see what I find and see if anything sort of bears or Johnny or otherwise.
Okay. So, I think that's going to be a... So are you looking to piece it together with your own knowledge, or are you trying to find more information on the streets as of right now?
No, I'm not so much I'm using the streets. I'm using some observation, but I feel like I'm talking to people.
Okay.
I'm interacting with the sort of community.
Yeah.
I'm not like standing out in any well, Alyssa's standing out. We're not saying we know how she dresses, we know how she acts, but she's not making too much of it.
Right. Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So I think this is going to be a charisma streetwise then.
Nice. Can I add beautiful?
Your licks will not factor into this. This is information gathering more.
Okay.
Okay, so 2.
Yeah. I have a streetwise of 0, so I
Okay,
have a...
no problem. What you learn is that many of the city's south side, which is where you and your coterie and most of Jameson's domain takes place, most of those people are looking for something a little laid back, something a little bit more of a casual environment, something akin to a sports bar, maybe dives, maybe something a little less, formal or a little less themed. So, places like the Zombie are going to take a little bit of work to get some real traction. But it's not impossible. It's happened before. And things like some of the big sort of big name bars that you hear enough about would be ones like Eye of the Tiger, Temptations. You get, which you're familiar with. You get Lone Star Pub. You get a few others like Club Lush within Northwest Side. You and those are kind of the standout names, because most of them, not all of them, but most of them are new-ish. Within the last 25 years, new-ish. Except for Lone Star. Lone Star is probably the oldest pub in the south side of the city. But
And that one is in the south side. Where's is it Club Lush is in the west?
Club Lush is northwest, kind of near
Yeah,
Ingram Mall.
northwest.
You have Eye of the Tiger, which is all the way on the east side of town, southeast side of town. Temptations, which you've been to, which is not far from there. And then Lone Star is kind of in the center of the south side of the city.
Okay.
There are various other ones that have a sort of smaller base that maybe aren't nearly as big as some of these others. But these are the ones that are a bit of standouts to you. Ones that you think might have some kindred influence to them because of their popularity.
Sure. So I've got Ava at Temptations.
Yep. You know that for sure. You've been there.
3 others that I visited these in this night, or have I gotten the idea that these are worth visiting?
You've gotten the idea that these are worth visiting based on your information collecting so far. You've spent a couple of hours just kind of gauging some of the locals about where they like to go.
Gotcha. Well, can we go check out Club Lush?
Okay. Oh, actually, Club Lush you have been to. That was where you met M.
So I thought that sounded really familiar.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
right.
That's where you met M. So that one you know for sure, too.
What's the name of the guy that runs that?
Alfonso. Alfonso Hendrick.
Yep. That's right. And he's more hands-off. He's not around a lot.
Right.
I thought that sounded familiar. I was really confused for a second. Okay, great. Eye of the Tiger it is.
Okay. Eye of the Tiger it is. I am... I think I mucked something up with my stream. Hang on.
Oh no.
I think I have the wrong account on my broadcast, so be right back. Alright, we're back. So, Eye of the Tiger is where you are making your way. And so, when you get there, you get what looks like a pretty common sports bar sort of vibe. There's wooden chairs and tables. There's this very strong sort of Texas cowboy theme. There's just about anything that you can think of on the menu, like steak, appetizers, lots of beer on tap. There's some mixes for the bar, but primarily this place it's a beer and pretzels place. It's a place to watch the game. It's a place to vibe with the fellas and just kind of sort of a casual, laid-back sort of vibe, similar to what you would think of as far as like chain wing restaurants, for instance. Except more focus on the bar this time. And so, when you enter in, there is a bartender serving drinks. There's a host that is greeting guests. Are you wearing anything specific, or are you just kind of in a shirt and t-shirt and jeans? What is the vibe and look that Alysse is going for right now?
It's a Sunday night. Shit. Sorry, I just thought of something. Doesn't matter. Alysse, tonight, wearing a pair of fitted jeans with some artful tears. I'm talking rips at the knees. I'm talking about huge wedges missing from the thighs. On either side. And she's wearing a like a blood red halter that exposes her back.
Be very cold this time of year, as it is January, but it is the bar after all. So
she left her jacket in the car.
Ah, okay.
She doesn't have a car.
So it does take you a while to actually get to these places because they are across town. We're talking about
Oh yeah, she taxis. She taxis everywhere.
Yeah. So waiting for a taxi.
As she enters, she curses under her breath. Fucking cowboys. As she steps on a peanut.
There's plenty of them on the ground, supposedly. So you walk in. There's not really any kind of bouncer to speak of. There's members of the staff. There's a host that's there at the door, but that's really the extent of what it looks like. And the host will ask you, just one?
Oh, fuck me. Sit at the bar?
Sure. And he'll grab a menu from the pocket that's there on the host stand and walk you towards the bar and sit you in front of the bar and place the menu in front of you.
Thanks, son.
And you see a bartender who's crafting and pouring drinks. She's rather pretty, and you get the distinct impression that she makes some good conversation with some of the fellas because she's actively engaging some of the other customers that are at the bar as she's pouring them another beer. And then when she's finished with them, she comes over to you and says, "What you drinking?"
You give me a Bud Limerita, please?
Sure.
Margarita, Bud Light on top of it?
Yeah. And she says as if she's never heard.
Thanks, doll.
She's heard that one a million times. So go to make you a Limerita with Bud Light, and sits it in front of you. Getting anything to eat?
What's good here?
Everything. I've had a little bit of it all. What you in the mood for?
What's real good here?
Can't go wrong with a pretty rare steak.
What's your smallest size? I gotta watch my figure.
6 ounce.
Sold. No sides.
6 ounce filet coming right up. She goes to put that order into the kitchen and then comes back to start serving drinks again.
So, this is a steakhouse?
Kinda.
Is there any kind of action?
What do you mean by action?
I don't know. I mean, I'm looking at the background you got here. Is there a ball? Is that fun?
Oh, people get up on that all the time. It's funny to watch them fall off half drunk.
Okay, so it's a mechanical ball.
What you thinking of trying? Before you get too tipsy?
Me? Oh. Maybe a little Dutch courage would help me get up there.
Suit yourself. It's easier to stay on when you're not falling over, though. She goes and attends others who are asking for drinks, starts making some for the kitchen to take out to tables, things like that.
Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-hmm.
After a while, your steak comes out.
That's what I was waiting for. So she comes over with my steak. Does she wait for me to take a bite, or does she like go to like fuck off? Most servers, waiters, whatever would do.
It's a Sunday night,
Bartenders.
so she's kind of busy.
So you know she's kind of busy. Okay. Grab her.
Hmm.
Gently. Not blushing. Just by the wrist. She goes to turn away. Well, now you talked me into this. Do you want to see how I like it?
She gently pulls her arm away. God damn, your hand's cold.
Left my coat in the car. Sorry.
Aren't you freezing?
Oh, holding the limerita. Sorry. I'm warm-blooded. Anyway, she's gonna slice into it. Gonna put the steak in her mouth and chew it up and swallow
God.
it.
It dissolves into ash immediately upon you placing it in your mouth.
Lovely. She's gonna smile and make to wipe what is supposed to be steak juice off of her lips. It's not steak juice, probably. Maybe bile.
Yeah, because you don't have the eat food merit, do you?
I don't.
Nope.
Not yet.
Nope. It is one of those. It's like turns. You know the cinnamon challenge? How you just instantly dry mouth and it's just dust coming out of your lips the entire time.
Yeah.
Yep. That's exactly how it feels right now.
She's gonna tank it. She's gonna tank it like a boss. I'll roll for it. I don't even care.
Okay. That's a composure subterfuge so that she doesn't catch you.
A what?
Composure subterfuge.
The fuck is that? Didn't expect that at all.
Yeah. That's you playing it cool.
Oh, okay. I could do that. No, I could do that.
Mm.
I could do that. I was hoping for performance time, but I can do. I'm good at.
Okay. Okay. Seems that she was kind of.
You're not good at. Oh, go ahead.
Well, she was watching you for a moment, but then somebody caught her attention just as you were going to wipe your mouth, and she goes to tend to them.
Great. I'm gonna spit it in the limerita.
Oh God!
Swish it around.
You got this gray dust kind of filling the thing now.
Yeah. Just where you can't see it anymore.
Who would eat an animal cooked? In dire straits, you maybe have eaten animals, drank animals' blood when you were desperate, but that's nasty.
So it's busy. She's busy.
Yep. People coming and
Barely
going.
keep her attention for a second.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna try to manipulate her.
Okay. What you want her to do? What you trying to do?
Well, the next time she passes, I want to say, wait.
All right. Can I get you something else?
Dominate, compel. That's what I'm trying to do. Sorry, I didn't say the right word.
Okay. So you're wanting her to
stop.
To stop.
For
okay.
a fucking second. Does the will matter or does the word matter? Help me
It's
out here.
so compel is usually a single word instruction, and the mortal in which you are performing this compel on is compulsed to do that action until said action is completed.
Sure.
So, if you tell someone to sit, they will make the motions to go and sit down until such a time as they sit and the compulsion is gone.
Sure. That makes sense.
You do have to make eye contact, which for Alice I don't think is very hard. She's very, very easily gets the attention of other people.
What is may I ask, maybe I don't understand what this is. Oh, what does Melpomene do?
What is
What is presence? Does use
present?
presence without seeing the target?
Correct. So you don't have to have eye contact with the target to use presence. Presence is mechanically a bonus to your persuasion or performance rolls. If you're using awe,
Heard.
if you're using daunt,
Heard, yeah.
yeah. If you're using daunt, it's
Okay.
bonuses to intimidation.
Okay, word. Okay, so got it. Okay, so yeah, okay. So yeah, so I'm able to make eye contact. I'm gonna tell her to stop in that case.
Okay. Go ahead and roll it for me.
Right, and I'm just gonna hit this one.
It's manipulation plus dominate.
Pretty sure that's what that's. One more time. It does not say manipulation plus dine. It says charisma plus discipline.
Oh, then it's charisma and dominate. Yep. Oh my.
Can I? What's the other thing?
Willpower.
Can I willpower that bad boy?
Yep. You have 2 dice to do so.
We're gonna do that. It's a rouse. I hear people doing roused all the time. What's that?
That's when a power that requires a rouse check will
Oh,
come into play.
heard chef.
So 1 success. She complies. She waits.
Okay. And then she says, steak was so wonderful. Who can I give the compliments to?
Oh yeah, that would be the chef.
Oh, surely the chef is not the sole responsible party. Who are they in the employ of?
You're wanting to know the owner?
Sure.
Marjani
I may have
Kalu?
worded that strangely. Oh, you was in character, sorry. Marjani Kala, I haven't had the pleasure.
Well,
Are they on site?
you might. I haven't seen her as of yet.
She usually here at this time?
Yeah, she usually comes in about a couple hours before close.
Just to tidy up?
Usually.
Well, I usually do the same thing at my place.
What place is that?
The zombie. Couple years old now, under new management, as you know. The side, west side, I don't remember. New here too. But you should tell her I'm very excited to meet her. Talk to her. Top shop secrets. It's hard to say.
Okay. Can't say that I've heard of Zombie.
Well, she roots around in her jeans. She pulls out 2 VIP passes. She says, you should stop by sometime. We're going to have shows on pretty soon.
Oh yeah? Like live bands and stuff?
Local acts, touring acts, all kinds of stuff.
Huh. Well, I'll have to come by on a night that I'm not busy. She keeps me pretty busy here.
You know, we're thinking about having industry night during the week.
Oh, what kind of night?
Never heard of industry night, sweetheart?
No.
It's a thank you for all the bartenders in the area. Drinks for cheap. It's like a, private club.
I don't know of any clubs or bars even, that do that sort of thing around here. That must be a new concept or something.
Well, I'm happy to introduce it to you. Why don't you, probably know other bartenders, don't you?
Yeah, a couple.
Couple here, couple round.
Yeah.
Well, you do me a favor. Exchange for those VIP tickets. You circulate that industry night. We'll make it Tuesdays.
Okay.
What was your name, sweetheart?
I'm Mac.
Reaches out and shakes her hand. She says, "Nice to meet you, Mac."
She goes to shake your hand again. Her hand is very warm.
Oh man, I gotta stop holding onto that glass. What a pleasure to meet you.
Real cold. Yeah, pleasure
Sorry.
to meet you. What was your name?
Alysse Drew? Sorry, I say it like that sometimes. People, don't worry about it. Well, anyway, I think you probably got other things to get to.
Oh, yeah. She goes, nice speaking with you. She goes back to waiting on bar patrons, who,
She
for a
pushes the
moment, maybe
steak
have gotten a
away.
little rowdy.
Good, I'm glad I made her job harder.
What's the guy gotta do to get a beer around here?
Um, can I turn my stool around,
It's capable of doing that.
wield my limerita like a shield, and survey the bar?
Okay.
I'm keeping an eye out for an authority figure. Somebody who seems like they would be Marjani.
Okay. Are you only doing this briefly, or for the next few hours?
Till I see her.
Okay.
Or they close. And I'll order as many more fucking strawberry daiquiris with a Bud Light stuck in them as I have to.
Yep. Couple hours
I take
later.
them to the bathroom and I dump them out a little bit at a time.
Yeah, makes sense. After a couple of hours, probably about midnight, 12:30, is when the place starts getting a little bit more abuzz. It's pretty full at the bar now. It's pretty full with tables, even for this late at night. And before long, you see a tall, athletic, sort of dark-skinned woman. She's wearing a kind of a halter top, very similar to yourself, except it's white and white slacks. But her hair is probably what you find to be the most interesting aspect, as she's got it dreaded in bright purple. She seems to garner a lot of attention from a lot of the bar patrons. A lot of the staff wave her down and say hi, and she kind of walks in like she owns the place.
Because she probably does.
Because that's probably her.
Well, if she ain't the picture of perfection.
She's just kind of making the rounds, saying hi to everyone.
Does she talk to gosh, I put her name down.
The bartender, Mac.
What was the bartender? Mac.
Yeah. She does go behind the bar and check in with her and also start, helping with the drinks a little bit.
Does as I'm watching, do I ever see them talk to each other, look at each other, and look at me? Do I get like one of those moments where I mentioned?
They're chatting back and forth. You're getting the distinct feeling that since you have barely moved in the last couple of hours, that they may have been intrigued by you, but maybe talk briefly. Is that something you want to try and overhear? Because they're kind of talking amongst each other very quietly.
Yeah. I really just wanted to see if it's likely if she was going to walk over a coalition or not. I know that's asking for a lot. I was just hoping that I made enough of an impression on me that she would just, talk about me. Okay. I'm gonna have to do something else here. What? I know the bull is there, but that's just a bad idea. Alice is just gonna hurt herself. She can't do that. Not gonna do that. She's gonna do very badly. Let me think. How? Fuck. I mean, as you're imagining, is there like a dartboard, a pool table? Is there some area over at that section of the bar I can like where they're talking that I can be over there, maybe doing something? Where I can over here, do anything other than be on that wall that I might either garner attention or to listen.
Yeah, there's a couple of things that you can do. There is a single pool table. There is a dartboard, but it doesn't really look like there's anybody playing it right now.
Okay. Great. So yeah, darts are behind the bar. I know that. I'm gonna step up to the bar. I'm gonna stand there, say nothing, and wait for them to finish talking. I'm not gonna stand there. I really have to emphasize this because we all know what I mean. There is a way to stand at the bar wherein you are getting attention for the thing that you want. And then there's a way to stand at the bar that is respectful. And understanding that two people are having a conversation and you are being polite and waiting for them to finish so that then you can ask for the thing you'd like to ask.
Okay.
And I'm standing at the latter.
Okay. So you're waiting respectfully for them to finish their conversation and then address you.
And fucking listening. Thank you.
And fucking listening. Okay. So if you're listening to their conversation, make me a wits awareness.
You got it, Chief. Wow, I really need more of that. Shit.
Okay.
I'll go with that.
Okay. You get the obvious "Hey, how are you?" So they start doing a little bit of sort of boisterous uh talking back and forth to when they first see each other. And one of the other bartenders starts taking over, making drinks and things as Marjani is pulling Mac to the side for a moment after a bit of the boisterousness. And when they kind of excuse themselves to a little corner of the bar, a little bit away from you, kind of near like the bar taps and things like that, away from the customers, they start speaking a little bit lower tones. A couple of things that you overhear is that Mac does call her boss. You overhear that Mac's talking about a little bit about how it's been busy, how some of the usuals are here, some of the feisty usuals are here, but they haven't really kicked up a fuss yet. She's also about ready to call it quits on one of the guys who's been ordering tequila shots with every drink that he gets, and slamming those back about as quickly as he can order them. So, got a guy who's probably about 6 shots in at this point. Just got here like an hour ago. You see Marjani grin and get this wild idea that maybe put him on the bull. Kind of pats Mac on the shoulder a bit, and then goes about greeting other customers, including coming by you because you look like you have been waiting. What can I get you, honey?
Oh, hey, how are you?
I'm good.
God, I love your locks. Those are gorgeous. What's your color?
Thanks. Oh, I've had these in for a couple of weeks now. I don't remember what the color was called.
Couple weeks, huh?
Yep.
Anyway, just
You'll
fixing to play
notice they look
darts over
pristine.
yonder.
They don't look like
Yeah, I
weeks old
bet they do.
braids.
You know, shit. They look perhaps unchanged by time.
Perhaps.
Yeah, yeah. I fixing to play darts over yonder. You got the darts in the bar?
$5
I
a
was gonna say
game.
something pithy for darts, but I couldn't think of it. $5 for the game. I gotta pay to play darts?
Yeah. You pay to do everything around here.
How much to piss?
That's free. I don't need to know you going pissing.
How much for a number 2?
Girl, I don't need to know your personal life.
Oh, I'm just joshing.
Joshing, huh?
Look, I'm not even playing with anybody. It's just me. I don't got nobody else with me. about I leave a card with you so you know I don't steal them? I'll just go practice by myself.
Like I said, it's $5 to play. And as soon as you give them back, you can play for however long you want. You can even pull somebody else to play against from after I give them to you.
And me here with no friends?
Why are you
You
here with
expect
no
me
friends?
to make friends with this rabble?
You're pretty enough to get any kind of friends you're looking for.
Pretty enough for you?
I'm flattered. But you're not my type.
Hey, I'm looking for friends.
Yeah, and the way you were implying things, you were thinking more than friends.
Oh, look, I just saw my opening, sweetheart. And that way either.
Plenty of guys hitting on bartenders just the same way you are.
Look, can you confront a flirt?
Can I confront a flirt?
Turn a phrase. All right, look, here's your $5. You pass them darts over because there's no line for it like there is at the pool table.
Right.
Which is what I'd rather be playing anyway. If not for the Cowboys. I ain't got a quarter to hold my place in line anyway.
If you insist, and she goes under the bar, grabs a handful of something, and when you get that handful of something, it is 3 darts in your hand.
3 darts? I don't get backup?
You said it's just you playing.
What if I get somebody else to come in? I got to come back and ask more?
No. You play off the same 3.
That's ridiculous.
You can play or not. That's up to you.
You don't have more darts, do you?
Nah, I don't. They all walked off.
But you got to charge $5. You got to go buy more darts.
I gotta go buy more fucking darts.
When I come in here next, I'm bringing you more damn darts. You go charge me.
Then maybe I'll give you $5
She walks up
back.
with the darts. All right. Thank you. What was your name?
Marjani.
Hi, Marjani. I'm Alysse. Pleasure doing business with you.
Pleasure. She gives you a
She
handshake.
slaps her hand. Doesn't shake it. She slaps it.
That's rude.
No, it's like a friendly slap. It's like a high five, but sideways.
Sure.
Cool. It's cool and good. You never do that? You never do it to somebody? Do that to somebody sometime. Audience. Do that to somebody sometime. They'll love it. It's so charismatic.
Look, I don't have friends.
This is how you make friends, Coffee. You do weird shit to them. Strangers. They love this shit. Anyway, she goes over to the darts and plays sad darts by herself.
You do get the occasional drunk guy who's seen that you're pretty and wants to come and say hi.
Does he look like a cowboy?
Yep.
Tells him to piss off.
Thought you wanted to play pool.
Not with cowboys. She has standards.
Eventually, after a bit of time,
Okay.
you do see that Marjani kind of disappears into the back, what you assume to be the office.
I go for it.
Go for it.
Go for the office.
Okay.
Door's closed, I assume.
Door's closed and behind the bar, so you have to convince Max.
Behind the bar. Fine. Damn it. Everybody's gonna see me doing it, so I can't just run back there. Okay, great. Got it. Okay.
Behind the
Okay, I
bar
got
is the
it. Okay, great.
kitchen, and you assume there's an office beside that somewhere.
I gotta go through the kitchen too. Oh my god. It's like a fucking John Wick in this bitch.
What do you expect?
All right, all right. Gotta make it hard. Gotta make it hard.
I make everything hard.
The darkness. Real dark. I get it. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna come up to the side.
Mm.
Just the side of the bar where the staff is gonna come through.
Mm-hmm.
I don't stand in front of it like an asshole. I stand beside of it. And I've got the darts, and I wait expectantly for Mac to come over.
Mm-hmm. Well, she does after a little bit.
Great. Oh, hon, I got these darts back for you. And hey, I was talking to Marjani earlier. I just wondered, could I pop in there and talk to her one time? We were discussing something about her distributor. Said she was gonna get a number for me. You mind if I just pop back there, get that from? I know you're busy out here. I don't want to interrupt what you're doing.
Manipulation subterfuge.
You got it.
She is gonna roll insight though.
You got it.
She's got one. Oh.
What's it mean when it's green?
That means that you have rolled a 10 in one of your dice. And when you have a 10 in both your hunger dice and in your normal dice, you have messy crit.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
So you can willpower to try and change that 10 to another success.
Mm-hmm.
And you have 2 other failures you can re-roll if you'd like to.
So, okay, so I can undo my messy crit.
Yes. Because right now
if I willpower.
Right now, a messy crit, what that would normally mean, since Alice has been at this for a while, what that would normally mean mechanically is that Alice is doing something that is obviously monstrous.
Word. That's what I remember. I remember what everybody else has done now. Okay, great. We are gonna try and get out of it. Wait, I pushed the
So you can willpower re-roll 3 dice, and of those 3 dice, one of those 10s is the change. Okay. So instead, that changes it to a normal 3 successes. So, you succeed compared to max 1. So you're able to convince her that you were talking distributors, and she said she says, "Yeah, you can pop back, but no, she doesn't like when people go back."
I'm the same way. Don't worry about it. I'll just be a minute. And she told me it'd be just fine.
Mac nods, goes back to put the darts away, and goes back to the bar, allowing you in.
In the shot glass that they're kept in, because there's only fucking 3 of them.
Yep.
Yeah. So she pops through. She's in the kitchen. She dodges a tray full of fucking pretzel bites.
Mm-hmm.
And she spots the door. She goes up to the door. She's gonna knock on it like high, so confidently, not too confidently. Employee checking in. Question.
You get a yeah.
Opens the door a bit and kind of peeks her head through. Hey, sorry. Just wanted to ask you one more question, dear.
Oh, what are you? Okay, make it quick.
gonna pop in and turn around, push the door to close gently, turn back around and say,
She's leaning back in the chair with her arms folded.
what does it take to make friends in this town?
Not a lot. You're lonely.
I have been all over the place, in or out, one proprietress to another. And it just seems like so throat to me.
Sorry, say that last bit again. You cut out.
Sorry, ironically. Just seems so cutthroat to me.
Cutthroat?
I mean, are you familiar with Isabella, Medianoche?
She kind of gives you a glance like, how do you know Isabella? It's obvious on her face, without saying the words, that she's sizing you up.
We're neighbors.
Uh-huh.
I didn't mention earlier. I said one proprietress to another. I own and manage Zombie under new management. I don't know what it was called before, but I'm just the other side of the freeway.
Right. That
Are you familiar?
new little goth place on the other side of town.
That's the one. Yeah, Alysse Drew.
You picked a weird location for a goth bar.
Yeah, they keep telling me that. The idea is to create a destination. I know that the idea. I know that the. I know that the general sense of the area, laid back.
Very.
I think you can be laid back at a rock concert. You can throw back beers, slam dance, and just let it all hang out. It is a physical act, no different than riding a bull or throwing down a man that you barely know. No different than what you ladies are doing at your establishment.
Okay.
You call it God, but that's barely bound up in anything anymore. That's all hot topics. Timu, frankly.
Don't remind me.
Sad state of affairs in the world we live in.
So, from what I'm hearing, is your little friendly competition. Unless you're friends with Isabella.
Oh, the woman was a cold fish to me.
She's a cold fish to everybody. Ain't nothing warm about that woman in the entire world.
Well, in fairness, ain't much warm about either of us.
All too true. Clocked you when you weren't sipping your drink. What was it? The
Could have been worse.
seventh Lamarina that you'd had since Mac had started your orders, and you weren't a lick of being tipsy?
Could have been worse. You could have saw what I did to that steak.
Wasting my steak.
Tragedy. Tragedy.
Quiet.
I know. Look, a nice cut, too.
Steve cooks them real good. You wasting.
Oh, was Steve the big that I came through saw?
Steve's a chef.
Yeah. Well, I came through the kitchen to hang on to my accent. I'm losing it. Yeah, Steve was the large fellow that I saw come through the kitchen.
Makes a good bouncer, too.
How's he bounce from the kitchen?
When I ask him to.
Fair enough. So, how does... I may ask a question. I mean, in no disrespect, of course. I have heard things. And I may have heard wrong. How does this... Gosh, how should I put this? See, I have been sequestered. And I'm slipping into in Georgia. I've been sequestered. I've been sequestered in my new unlife. Taught many things by my sire. How the other half lives, I do not know. How does this place, how does your work inform your faith, sister?
Now, see, I didn't clock you for a minister.
It's a goth club, after all.
I should have known. I should have known. Because you ain't the first goth club to come to San Antonio in recent years. In fact...
Do tell.
In fact, there was a specific place that had a little bit of sort of this goth entryway that led up to, like, upstairs to the vices. All that sort of stuff. That place is run down now. It's long gone. But, yeah. You ain't the first goth chick to try and make the move here in San Antonio. The last one failed, so I wish you luck.
No, what I was hoping for is a... don't get me wrong. Competition is healthy.
It is indeed.
Helps us all grow. But I'm really just looking for somebody to help show me the ropes.
Okay.
Get me around town. Show me who to know. And look, I'm new here. Truth is, I'm trying to make something out of the area. I think it has a demographic. I'm trying to pull people in from all over town to come, but I've got business that way too. Don't get me wrong, but I don't want to just stick to myself.
Right. Yeah, that ain't healthy none.
Not healthy.
But on the same breath, you can't trust everybody, you know, so. everybody around you is going to be looking for one thing or another, and that's just the way of the world and the way of the city. You said something about faith, and I'm not necessarily a big person on faith. I grew up in Christianity, and then I met Ava, and well, Ava was the one who taught me my ropes, and so here we are.
Ava.
If you've been bar hopping, you know about temptations.
Yeah, you caught me.
She's my sire.
Incredible.
Yep.
Well, she has wonderful taste.
She's your competition, why directly.
I'd like to think that we appeal to a different demographic.
Maybe. But it is all about presenting the vices and allowing the temptation to flow. Is it not?
Perhaps.
You serve
The
alcohol in
vices
an
aren't the end
establishment?
of course. Serve more if I can get my hands on it. But the vices aren't the end in themselves. It's about what we let go of. About the ultimate becoming.
Changing every day. That's why they call us snakes, in it.
A name I despise. But perhaps we'll talk on that another time.
Alright. Suit yourself.
You should come by on Tuesday.
What's on Tuesdays?
Industry night.
Industry night.
She leaves.
She lets you. Did you get what you were looking for, Alice?
What do you think?
Got something.
Great scene, coffee.
You make your way to leave. It's probably about 2:30, 3 o'clock by now. By the time you finish entertaining yourself at the bar. About closing time anyway. Was there anything else you were wanting to do?
Nope. I can go ahead and get a hold of everybody. I don't know if we were planning to meet tonight or tomorrow before nightfall.
I think
Check in, see what everybody's doing.
Yeah, I think there was a plan to check in. Alright, so everybody meets up.
I need to make a pit stop before we meet up.
You need to make a pit stop there,
I need
Ambush.
to make a pit stop. I might need to make a pit stop.
Okay. Let's see if this is just going to be a pit stop. What are you doing?
Okay. I need to get some fuel, if you know what I mean.
It needs some focus fuel.
I need some focus fuel.
Not sponsored. But, alright, so you need to feed.
Yup.
So why don't we make this a feeding roll? You can make your way towards your own domain. Roll me your alley cat feeding type.
Whippy.
Just out of curiosity,
Yes, ma.
this is after we've visited Isabella.
It is indeed.
So, we technically still together.
Could be, if you want to.
And would you like an assist?
I'll roll an extra D10 real quick.
Okay. 5 successes will do it.
Okay. I'm at hunger 4.
Yes, so you're gonna need to make me a difficulty 3 hunger frenzy, my friend.
Okay.
Do you lose control?
Yes, I do. By 1, I do.
Yes, you do.
I guess I'm doing some cleanup.
Jacob,
Yes.
you help ambush his predator, his prey. And as soon as he sinks his teeth in, he loses himself to it. You see him start to wrangle this person in ways that a body should not be wrangled. His teeth, in fact, his whole jaw sort of opening up wider than it should to clamp over the entirety of the neck of this individual, clamping down and crushing them under his teeth. This man's big. About twice as big as any of you. And so when you see him clamp his jaw on the unsuspecting victim, because they didn't see it coming, you see a crushed windpipe, you see a body torn and twisted and crumpled under the weight of this man as he gorges himself, losing himself to the beast.
It is painfully obvious as Jacob watches on in absolute horror as this once person is turned into a not so living snack. He'd never witnessed before Kindred able to fit his entire mouth around somebody's throat. But he's sure as hell seen that now. And there's this sense of curious horror at witnessing this.
You have blood spraying everywhere. Eventually, flesh gives way and claws dig into the insides, and this person is starting to be ripped apart.
He allows it to happen. If for no other reason than there is no surviving what Ambush is doing to this once person. There is no surviving this, and even if there was, it wouldn't be worth living afterwards. So he simply watches and keeps watch until ambush is finished to make sure that no one passes by this. And it gives him pause. This is a stark reminder of what he is dealing with and just how wrong things could potentially go with this coterie. When it is just him and ambush, there is little he can do against ambush's overwhelming strength.
Ambush.
Yeah.
Reduce your hunger to 0.
Yeah.
And take 3 stains.
Yep. Let's do that.
We will resolve stains at the end of the session, as this is the first handing out of stains in this chronicle.
Am I also taking stains?
Yes. You will
How
take
many?
2. You indirectly, and in some ways directly, caused this person to fall into Ambush's trap. You assisted. You added to his role. You're involved.
Once ambush is done,
Covered in gore, blood. The whole alleyway is too.
Jacob is going to pull a trash bag from a roll in his boot and hold it out for ambush. Cover the body as much as you can and load it into the trunk.
Ambush will do exactly that. He has no room to argue with him at the moment.
Now, out of curiosity, is there a river in San Antonio?
The main one, downtown, goes from north to south. In fact, starts downtown and heads south.
Okay. Is there a bridge over one of these rivers that I can potentially just tip this corpse out of into the river?
Let me look at the map, because there might be some decent places for you to do so. So you're nearby to your own domain.
There are a couple of creeks.
A couple of
I
creeks.
don't know how deep they are.
Yeah, creeks in Texas tend not to be very deep. They're very shallow. If you wanted to go
I'm
a
just
little bit
looking for
outside the
some-
city, you can get to Medina River, but that's about as close as it gets.
About how long would that take me? Just out of curiosity.
To leave the city and go to Medina River?
Yes.
Probably an hour there, dropping and back.
And it would be about 2-ish in the morning at the moment?
Thereabouts, yep.
Okay. We have time. So that's what Jacob will do. He will take that opportunity to take this body out of the city and drop it in the river.
Okay.
The entire drive, Jacob is quiet. He doesn't say much. Just drives.
Yep, and Amber's just staring out the window the entire drive.
All right. You take
Onto the river or whatever. He just unceremoniously tips the body after removing all forms of identification. Just tips him into the river. And he gives the wallet with all the identification and everything in it to Ambush.
Thankfully, the river's kind of high at the moment, because otherwise you might be running into a very shallow riverbed.
I'll take the wallet and sort of mosey my way back to the vehicle. He's currently speechless. Ashamed of himself, mostly, but speechless.
Sends a quick message to the rest of the coterie, says, "Apologies, we will be late. Shouldn't be too long."
Anyone else need a pit stop before they arrive at the coterie house?
Sure, why not?
Oh, what are you doing, Squatch?
Just going to get a simple bite, and that's it. Top up.
Simple bite. Om nom.
Simple bite.
You know, simple basic feeding scene with nothing to worry about.
Would you ask Dante for help?
Can Dante be sneaky?
Do Dante have stealth?
No. No, Dante do not have stealth.
Then no.
But Dante could hold you back.
Ooh, do you want to do you want to re-roll your 10s there? You have a messy crit.
If it's not one thing, it's another. All right, you know what? I'm gonna re-roll those.
Okay, so you're re-rolling your 2 10s and a failure.
Sure, why not? Let's just see if the dice are gonna double down on me. They did not. Oh,
They
thank
did
God.
not. They did not. Your 2. Okay, so you have. Okay, so that changes your 2 10s into 2 regular successes. So that's 4.
Yep. And I think that's what we
I
said
think
the difficulty was.
4 is your difficulty for. Yeah, I think 4 is your difficulty for
Yeah, it is.
your own domain. So
Yep.
you are successful. How much you taking?
Just 1.
You sure you don't want to kill him?
Oh, I'm quite sure.
You sure? It'd be rather
That's
fun.
not my style.
What if I want to kill him?
It'd be rather
Well, then we
fun,
have
Dante.
lots of trouble.
Just think how useful they would be as a spirit in your repertoire.
I need materials.
You do. You always need materials. But, for Squatch, it is a simple pit stop. You stop by a home, you break in, have your fill, and leave.
Empty the wallet, and leave.
Mm-hmm. A little bit of petty cash, and make your way. So, it's about 3:30 in the morning that all of you, by this point, have arrived. Some of you waiting longer than others. So.
I am just pulling up.
Even Alice is running a little late, just beside Jacob and Ambush. Squatch and Dante probably the first to arrive.
Yeah, we got dropped off,
Yeah.
and I'm sure Jack is just sitting out in the car waiting for us.
He must sleep during the day. Same as you. 'Cause he's been out all night today.
Most of the time we work the night shift anyways. But Dante would just sit and talk with Squatch while waiting for everybody.
Okay. Just kind of getting to know one another.
Thank you for helping me tonight.
Yeah, that was kind of fun. Been a while since I broke into a church.
As detestable of the places they usually are, they can be interesting.
Especially the historical ones like that. Never know what you're gonna find.
Well, there is plenty of history in Texas.
Oh, a lot more than you think.
It becomes really interesting when you can see it.
Yeah, I've seen quite a few things myself.
I wish I could describe what it looks like walking through battlefields, seeing the remnants and memories of what's left after a few hundred years.
That stuff I can't see. Maybe one day. Not now.
It is both a blessing and a curse.
Yeah, I mean, it could be interesting.
So what interesting things have you seen?
Well, there was that one time I spent about a week going around one of the state parks looking for Bigfoot. I could have sworn I've seen him half a dozen times. Went
You know, I
chasing
always
down
wondered.
below. Go on.
Oh, I always wondered. I've heard since becoming this that many mythical things were actually based in reality, and I wondered about some of the more outlandish things that people claim to see, if they were based on something that, you know, goes bump in the night.
See, that's what I wonder too. Like, okay, there's this bridge not too, well, a little far from here, but you know, not too far. It's still in fucking San Antonio, where there's reportedly some kind of fucking fusion of a woman and a fucking donkey. Now I'm wondering if it's a real thing or just some kind of fucked up gangrel. But have you ever heard of a gangrel going fucking donkey?
I've heard about such things in Mexico, but that is a completely different kind of thing, I'm sure. Perhaps it's one of those clans that can meld flesh.
I mean, Gangrel kind of have that going for him, but
Oh, do they? I've never really dealt
who
with
knows?
Gangrel. I've dealt with, they called them dragons or some such. I only dealt with one. He was interesting.
And you get Squatch started on the whole long list of the urban legends in around San Antonio that I'm not going to get into just to save everyone's sanity.
So for this, I am actually going to debate and try to theorize with Squatch about possible things that they could logically be.
Mm.
And
Okay.
I'm taking it as an intellectual exercise.
Okay. Make it intelligence occult, and Squatch, if you have a cult, you can desist.
I do not.
You know what? I'm going to browse for this because this is interesting to me and entirely stupid.
But also, Dante, Squatch, when he goes full, like, cryptid nerd out, he is 100% giving hyper-focus, like, special interest energy.
Oh, yeah.
This man, you let him run on long enough, he will take up your whole night.
Well, we're not doing anything but waiting for people to show up. Anyway,
Exactly. So, you
here we go.
could be happily listening.
And
Satisfied
I will
with 3?
Reroll
Okay.
because this is stupid and I'm all about it. 4.
This is stupid. I'm all about it. I love that. Alright, so 4. So, there is some merit to Squatch's theory that potentially any of these sort of cryptids, as they're called, could be a vampire in disguise. Totally feasible, because you know that given enough time, the dragons, as you have mentioned, Gangrel, as you have spoken with him before, and others who might possess the discipline of Protean, could all theoretically change their form into something a little bit more hideous, a little bit more hairy, a little bit more animal-like. You know, the various iterations of cryptids that Squatch mentions in the time that you're speaking with him over the course of this hour or two, it's entirely feasible. It is also entirely feasible that it could be a monster of other kinds, such as werewolves, or fae, or something else that kind of causes a bit of fear in the night. And why wouldn't there be something like that in San Antonio, at least nearby? Because the line of power that you discovered at the church tonight, and the spirits that had been drawn to it, the fragments, the whole, kind of spiraled around the church, but it also felt like it flowed like a river. So it's entirely possible that creatures of all kinds of supernatural kind are drawn to this place.
I want to pose that as a theory to Squatch, and the entire time you're going to see Dante. He's going to pull out a notebook and he's going to be writing notes and, you know, different theories and such. Keeping, you know, adding to his library about things.
Middle of this conversation, Jacob is going to pull his Porsche SUV into the garage of this home. And when he gets out, he goes straight for the kitchen, where he rummages around for a moment, pulls out a bunch of cleaning supplies, and a black light from one of the drawers in their room, in their kitchen. He then goes straight back out to the car.
Dante, Squatch, you hear some rummaging in the kitchen.
We are entirely too engrossed in
Yep.
In your own conversation to even pay Jacob any mind. Got it.
That is until I
Just walks
imagine.
in the front door and she says, "Where's Jacob?"
You know what? No. Squatch has a high enough of words. I imagine he hears it, goes, "Hey, boss." Right back to the conversation.
And Dante is just like writing and drawing diagrams and such, and like, you know, simple maps of where like these things have possibly been going. He probably like puts like a hand up like a wave, like hello, and then goes straight back because he's in note-taking mode and analyzing. Unless he is asked for something, he is already engrossed in something.
So much of this is fascinating, Dante. What other number of supernatural creatures could be out there in the surrounds of San Antonio?
I can't
It's fun
hear
to see what
Velocity.
is actually real, and if there are different things of supernatural, that means there's different flavors of spirits that I can collect too.
Quite possibly. Very intriguing.
Bang.
Bang.
Something in the garage falls over.
Just as you're just about to go back out. Get it, Jacob?
Jacob just lets out this sigh. His eyes close for a minute. Continues out to the driveway, out into the carport.
There's like a chair that's like halfway down the fucking driveway.
That, I suppose, would get Dante's attention.
Yep. Because something went crashing in the garage.
Just tossed and just out in the fucking driveway.
I suppose Dante would be like, well, I guess they might be home. He not even remembering that he just waved. Shuts his notebook and puts it into his jacket, inner lining pocket. I suppose we
Alice
should check on
is
everybody.
Alice is sitting on the back of the sofa, with her feet on the cushions, just absolutely wilting in the room, gone
Oh.
completely unobserved.
I didn't notice you arrived, Alice.
Oh, hey, you're home too.
Poor Alice.
Look, I decided that, or like we decided Dante was slightly kind of special, shall we say. He might have a
Don't
touch
say
of the tism
special.
and not be unobservant.
Say that. Special if he needs a helmet. Like, come on.
We're not that kind. We're not talking short bus special.
Damn.
I'm not checking to see what every window tastes like, for God's sake.
World of Darkness, folks.
Holy shit!
What's your favorite flavored window.
I was
It's
being
professional.
nice. I'm thinking Dante's slightly autistic and not used to social cues or paying attention. Maybe it's a touch of the ADHD too, because he was hyper focused.
No, the question is, what is your favorite flavor of window?
Favorite flavor of window.
What's your favorite window?
That one hurt me so bad.
Probably the kitchen. That gets some special buildups that like give you a little bit of flavor.
Oh, gross!
Okay.
Somebody please clip that. That was so amazing.
I was
Flavor
more of a
of window.
I was more of a school bus guy myself, you know. But
If you really want the funk like a blue cheese, go to the public bus because they're
Amber over here just
gentlemen, we're professional.
Amber over here just being fucking dead.
Alright, so
look, don't get me started. You know how I am if I get started, alright?
well, yeah, there's a wooden chair like halfway down the fucking driveway.
So Jacob steps into the carport and sees the chair, having heard the bang. That's enough for him. He's going to step up into Ambush's face, eyes directly in his. Enough of that. Control yourself.
Ambush just stares down. Like, not necessarily daggers, but like you could tell if he wasn't trying to maintain his rage, you would be the next thing that he grabbed. And you would be chucked halfway down the driveway. He just doesn't know how to anger manage, so he's just throwing things right now.
Ambush.
Yes.
Difficulty 1, Fury Frenzy.
This is, you hate me.
I do.
Watch me fail this. Watch me fail this. Fury.
The only person that has failed a level 1 Fury Frenzy, like a 1 dice, is Raven. You will be the second.
There we go.
That wasn't Fury Frenzy though. That was a Hunger Frenzy.
Well, same difference. Yeah. It was still a frenzy check.
I fail hungers all the time.
It was hilarious.
Ambush.
Yep.
You are keeping it.
Yeah.
You're keeping it in. You want to strangle him, but you're keeping it cool. Not that strangling him would do any good, now would it?
I wish you were more chair-shaped. You'd be easier to throw.
I am going to mesmerize.
Mesmerize. Tell the audience what it is that you hope to accomplish with this, Jacob.
He does not like what has just happened. In fact, to be quite honest, Jacob is a little bit pissed off. He has just witnessed Ambush turn a man inside out, had to dispose of a body, and now has to clean up his car to make sure that there are no bloodstains inside, to make sure that it cannot be spotted by police. At the same time, Ambush is insisting on potentially drawing attention by throwing a fucking chair down the driveway, making noise and challenging him. None of this sits well. So, I am going to mesmerize him, and while he is looking directly in Ambush's eyes, he is going to say, "Kneel."
All right. That is going to be a Charisma Dominate ambush. You, I believe,
Yeah.
need to make a Wits Resolve.
Wits or
Charisma
intelligence?
dominate?
Well,
Is it Charisma or Manipulation?
manipulation is mesmerized.
Manipulation discipline.
Manipulation. Okay. Manipulation and Dominate, and then Ambush, your resist roll is Wits Resolve.
No, it's composure intelligence.
Oh, is it?
Oh, I should probably
No.
cross-check.
Intelligence resolve. My bad.
Intelligence Resolve.
Which is terrible.
I
Good luck,
am.
So
little buddy.
yeah, the
I suck at knowing what the actual rolls are.
Oh
and I'm
man, look
actually
at
going to re-roll
You.
that one fail.
Okay.
I was going to do that
because
before
Defender
I saw
wins
the
ties.
results.
Yep.
That's resolve, but it's the same dice pool. Yeah. So I mean, yeah, resolve.
Ah, fuck.
So Defender
But
wins.
You're the attacker wins.
It is it?
Actually, attacker wins ties.
Yeah.
So
You're right. So
I still kneel.
you still
Not
kneel.
happy about it. I'm not happy. Yeah. So yeah, you watch him glaze over and he'll kneel right before you.
Almost like it's a compulsion ambush. Like you have to. Like you can't function unless you do.
Once Ambush is on his knees and the dominate compulsion ends, Jacob is going to look down at him, and once again he is going to say, "Control yourself. Do not make me have to do that again."
He doesn't say anything.
Am I understood?
Understood.
Go get cleaned up.
Starts ripping his clothes off and marches into the house.
Probably passing Dante on the way out.
Maybe even
Oh.
shoulder checking it, Dante.
Interesting. He seems perturbed. Then again, he was always kind of... I don't understand people. And he's going to walk out to Jacob. Good evening, Jacob. Or Mr. Levit, whichever you prefer.
Good evening, Mr. Blackwell. As Jacob greets him, he turns around, he goes out down the driveway, grabs the chair, and drags it back.
Jacob is
Dante's
a little
just kinda-
sprayed. Yeah.
Is he... I can see the blood.
It's a light spray. He wasn't terribly close, but it's a light spray.
Interesting night then. And Dante's just going to kind of hop up and sit on like a workbench or whatever's in the garage, table, something.
Mm-hmm. Jacob, I imagine you close the garage door behind you as you're coming back in.
Yes.
Can Alice
Let's
appear
go.
at the door there to
Mhm.
the house in the garage?
Absolutely.
Jacob is going to place the now mangled chair off to the side while he sets about hitting the interior of his vehicle with that black light to see if it shines for any blood.
Mr. Levit.
And then where those spots appear, he is going to start hitting with cleaning products.
Easily done. Takes you a while, but easily done.
What can I do for you, Mr. Blackwell?
If you would like, I have access to things, specialized things that are not really given to the public to deal with such things. If you need, I can get them to sanitize your car.
If it will remove blood stains and leave them untraceable for the police, that would be appreciated.
Yes, we have specialized cleaning products because of the nature of our work. I'll be right back in a moment. And he's going to go out to the work van that is probably sitting in the driveway. And get some of the stuff that they use to clean up after transporting bodies back and forth.
Nah,
To
he's
help.
creepy but convenient.
He is a coroner. When
All
you
been
deal in
chosen for a
bodies,
reason.
he'll come back in with basically like a couple of like stacked milk crates or like totes of some kind with cleaning products, and sit it down. Top is good for blood, and he'll just kind of like, you know, put him over next to where Jacob is and tell him like what's good for what. If you'd like, I can assist.
Be my guest. How did your evening go?
Fruitful. I might have identified a convergence point. Definitely identified where the flow goes. It's I guess you could describe it as kind of like a stream or a river.
Interesting.
And he'll name the church. I forget what it's called. Underneath of it seems to be a convergence point. Have to figure out a way to get underneath to investigate further. Not sure.
I'll see if I can get a hold of the city plans and around that area and see if there's any sewer access or anything like that underneath.
That would be useful. It would, even if we have to do any kind of excavating, if there's already a way to cover that up, that would be a little lower key than. Yes, and he's kind of running through scenarios in his head while he's pulling out his own tools that he uses to investigate, like different there are different filters that go over different lights to check for different particulates, and cleaning, bagging up the bloody clothes.
I imagine just the front interior of this car is just smeared with blood from where Ambush was sitting, and the trunk of this car has blood all over the base of it because of, you know, the hasty stuffing into a trash bag.
Yep.
As he's cleaning, he's just going to... I'm going to give you something after this, Mr. Levick, for these such occasions. But next time, please don't hesitate to call me. I am... Well, dealing with these kinds of things is part of my job.
I appreciate that.
You know what they say about my clan, and I'm not talking about the derogatory terms. We are the clan of death.
I would never presume. So,
What they say we usually do with corpses is probably the least useful thing you can do with one.
yes, while I don't really know anything about that.
That's a fucking word to come back in on. Jesus Christ.
Are you feeling better,
For
Ambush?
swearing.
I don't want to throw anyone over a fucking thing anymore, so I'd say yeah.
I think he's standing there in
Squatch.
just underwear.
He's got a Hawaiian shirt on. Give him some credit. Underwear and a Hawaiian
You
shirt.
didn't say, so I was like,
God.
that's what I assumed. He's
He just
coming in, standing
underwear,
in
Hawaiian shirt.
underwear and a Hawaiian
He's
Wearing
shirt.
a, he's
One
wearing
of
a
those
big barrel with
obnoxious,
straps on it.
one of those obnoxious like pink ones too. It's like
Mm.
It's a
It's
big
a-
pink shirt that says "bad" on the back.
Bad man, yeah.
Bad man, yeah.
And it's a little too small.
Yeah.
Buttons are about to pop.
If he flexed the wrong way, it just completely just tear to pieces.
Ruins the buttons. Yep. Every time.
Dante's going to toss a spray bottle and point to a box of rags, like the disposable kind, and say, "You get to deal with the trunk." And then he's going to go back into cleaning where Ambush was sitting.
Who does he toss bottles of rags at?
Ambush.
He
You.
tosses
Who
a
do
you
bottle
think?
of cleaner, basically.
Didn't toss him to Alice.
Toss him with Squatch.
Ah, fine. Fucking pop the trunk or whatever. Fucking
Didn't toss him to Squatch.
pop
So-
the fucking trunk.
Good one, Raven.
Squatch and Dante's evening was fruitful. How about you, Alice?
Made contact with the ministry by the name of Marjani, something like that. Came up with a new concept for the club. Industry night. You ever hear of that?
I
Something
can't
we
say
did
I
back
ever
in
have.
Dallas. It's you get all the bartenders from around the area together. Maybe get some kindred bar owners together. Maybe the ones that hate each other. Found out that Marjani doesn't care much for Isabella. How was Isabella?
Well, Ambush has made himself a new friend.
That's so.
Yes.
That's surprising. He doesn't look like the kind that usually makes friends.
Isabella is a rather capable woman. Seems she is quite physically capable. From what I could tell, she could take a full force hit from our friend Ambush here.
And she kicked my fucking ass too. It was kind of crazy.
I like her already.
Apparently, young Ambush reminds her of a child named Benji. Adoptive to her.
Would I know this character?
Would you, Dante? That's a very good
Yeah,
question.
what would I know?
Make me
My favorite question to ask you.
Yeah. Make me an intelligence politics, but it is going to be a high difficulty. Since you're originally from Austin, moved to Dallas, and now you're here.
3.
Nobody you ever heard of.
To be fair, I've been all over.
You have been all over. But nobody you've ever heard of.
Yeah. So I don't have a centralized knowledge.
Nah. Aside from what Jacob just told you, you don't really know anything else.
Interesting name, Benji.
Well, it seems like there may be a potential for Ambush to build some kind of rapport there.
The dog, Benji?
No, with Isabella.
Oh, right. Well, bring her by some Tuesday. We have that industry night bit, and I'll see if I can't make sure that Arjani comes around, and we'll see if we can't get the fur to.
What do you? I mean, she's gonna be wanting to like teach me like lessons and stuff, you know, not like bar hop with me. I mean, she wanted to fight me, not like fucking socialize something. Maybe she wanted to socialize. I don't fucking know how this shit works.
Well, maybe I'll come along with you. See if I can get her to come by after.
Well, what do you want to do after your what you want to do is your business. I'm not gonna stop you. I'm not gonna tell you to come along.
Awfully standoffish, aren't you?
If Ambush can become friendly with her, it may make her hesitant to work against us. She is not somebody I would like to have to front with, if you understand my meaning. Going hand to hand with her seems like a rather poor decision.
Like I was fucking punching concrete or something, and usually I can break through concrete. Like, that's no fucking problem, you know?
Yeah, if she was able to take Ambush on, wouldn't want to fight her either.
Do we want more ministry running around town? Or less?
What do you mean?
Well, if Marjani hates Isabella, Isabella probably hates Marjani.
I don't mean any slight to you or your kin, Alice.
Untaken. I'd just as soon see her gone.
But I don't think more of...
She's barely kin to me.
I do not think more ministry in the city is conducive to our goals.
It's hard enough to plan around one.
I'm inclined to agree.
You are unique, and I should very much like to keep it that way.
Right back at you, babe.
Dante's gonna now that he's finished up, kind of hop back up and sit on the workbench. Now, you Nosferatu, I've heard that some of you are good at digging.
Dig?
Yes. Would either of you?
No. Don't fucking ask this guy if he wants to dig. I'm the motherfucker you want to ask to dig, okay? It's in my blood. It's literally in my blood. My bloodline likes to dig. It's in my blood. Let me dig.
He's like a puppy.
Shut.
You mention the word dig, and he gets all excited.
Look, what I've been told about my people, at least the part of my people that's my people, we were made to dig, okay? That's just, I don't make the fucking rules. We were made to dig, okay? You ever seen The Lion King or some shit? Like the little fucking meerkats underneath the fucking place.
What are you, a fucking dwarf?
Maybe. I'm a little big for that, but...
Like sleepy, or happy, or rageful.
No, I'm
Probably
thinking
that
more
last
like
one.
Gimli, because he kind
You're
of had an attitude problem too. But they
I'm
like
gonna
I
say
want to watch
grumpy.
that fantasy stuff.
Look, the point is, you know, I had an inkling for some odd reason the other day to steal a fucking shovel, and now I know why. It's because I'm one of you motherfuckers. I know one of you motherfuckers gonna ask me to start digging somewhere.
I.
You're a
The problem.
Nosferatu with fists as hard as stone. Why do you need a shovel?
I think you're missing the point. He's a Nosferatu, prognosticating abilities, garden tools.
Here's the problem.
Yeah.
What I need is going to require a certain amount of discretion, and I believe your proclivities have led. Let's just say it leaves things to be desired in that aspect.
I am stealthy as shit. I can literally disappear. Not like when people are watching, but I can disappear. I am quiet on my feet.
Okay, and then he's going to slowly reach down and lift up the literal 5-gallon bucket full of bloody rags and drop it.
To be honest, he wasn't caught.
Fair. But
Oh, that's
we
good.
need to be... I'm going to depend on your stealth then.
Okay. Just don't depend on my skills to keep myself together, apparently. Because apparently I'm real dumb at doing that. You know, to be fair, I was dumb at doing that when I was alive, too. So, like,
And
I guess...
there goes any reassurances we had of you staying quiet when you go digging.
I said composed. There's a difference between composed and quiet. Okay? There's a big difference.
I will see if I can get a hold of city plans around the area to minimize the amount that you will have to dig.
That would be preferable.
And the amount of attention that you need to draw. Does anybody else need anything from me?
So, I don't want to, like, kill people when I feed. Can you make it, like, easier for me to feed on people in a jiff?
What you need to
That-
do is feed more often, sir.
Well, that too, but, like,
And not push it.
It has come to my attention that there are at least 2 of you that seem to go through blood at an alarming rate. Yes.
I would like to defend myself in that I fought someone whose abs were literally hard as stone. That's all I'm gonna say.
Dante's going to hop up and walk out of the garage for a second while they're talking. Unceremoniously.
Dante leaves.
You're just going to hear the van opening out in the front, in front of the garage.
I have been considering what to do about that situation, and that will require some time.
Okay. That's fair. That's fair. It's just a new problem. You need time for a solution. And maybe I shouldn't be, you know, betting all of my blood on whipping some Latina chick's ass. That's, you know what, that is on me. I'll take responsibility for that.
Yeah, that would be helpful.
I mean,
If we
to be
could
fair, she would-
minimize the number of bodies that need to be disposed of, that would also be helpful.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty bad.
Accidents
I know.
happen. We all understand this, I should hope.
I did not know my jaw could detach like that. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
It was like watching a snake.
That I would have hated to see that from your point of view. Jesus Christ.
as Dante's
Mother,
coming back in.
mother.
Your jaw can detach. He's going to walk over and kind of like basically get in your face looking at your jaw structure to see if there's anything.
Lots
What
of
the fuck are you doing so close to me?
all up in your personal space, Ambush.
What the fuck?
Can you please open your mouth?
I'm just imagining him like grabbing Ambush's face,
Mm-hmm.
like open your mouth, and like start sticking his fingers in.
Fuck I got out of there. I should've
No,
done
no,
that.
I'm not putting. I'm feeling along your jawline, checking anatomy right now.
None of it makes sense,
It's
Dante.
it's tender and beautiful. It's not weird.
You have odd muscular structures, and he's going to kind of. You're going to feel him feeling around the edge of your jaw.
What the fuck?
There should not be a dip there. That should be connected. And he's going to start naming all the different ways that you like. It's like, no, this is not normal.
I just lightly tap him in the forehead, and he like flies back like a foot. I just lightly tap him in the forehead to push him away from me.
No.
You're getting a little too close for comfort, buddy. I'm not gonna lie. Like I like you. The touching the skin was great. Meticulously naming every fucking bone I had in like the upper region of my like body was like kind of that's where the line was kind of like you.
Those are
It was
the
kind of fun
anomalies.
at
That wasn't
first,
all
and
the
then
bones.
you look. It was fun at first, and then you started talking some weird sciencey shit, and I'm not that guy.
Oh, I was just making observations. Forgive me. And he's going to walk over to you, Jacob, and he is going to hand you a duffel bag.
Jacob is going to take said duffel bag, put it on the floor, open it, and check its contents.
What you're going to see is a basically a squeeze bottle of a type of disinfectant cleaner that's like less of a it's not like a spray bottle, but more like it's you see them used in tattoo offices and medical and to direct a spray.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. You're
Yeah.
going to see a couple of those full of disinfectant with caps on them. And you're going to see a body bag and a couple of the disposable crime scene, like basically onesie like that, and a couple of trash bags or like evidence bags. There. To get out of dirty clothes, have something temporary to wear in. That bag, pile in everything that remains. They are leak-proof, waterproof. Once they're sealed, it won't leave a mess in the back of your car as long as you don't get anything on the outside of it. Spray down any of the blood. That'll make it. It won't let them take samples from what remains on the scene.
I'm just trying to
Just in
think
case
of
you can't.
how I could explain having these items in the back of my vehicle should I ever be pulled over by police.
Well, they have to have consent or probable cause to search. So as long as you aren't doing anything illegal, they'll never see it.
I mean, he
I
drives
feel
a
like I
hard
need-
bargain.
I feel like I need to point out that we are kindred, and illegal is something that we do every night.
Yes, but
Thank you.
You of
Thank
all
you very
people
much,
should know
Dante.
appearances are what's more important than reality.
Thank you very much. Now, if you don't mind me, I'm going to see if there is a way that I can get a hold of these city plans that you need.
Thank you. Ah, and as he's going to look around, as I told Mr. Levick, should something like this happen again and you need help, call me. It is literally what I do for a living.
So next time I accidentally kill someone, call it.
I would prefer you not kill anyone, but yes,
I said accidentally for a reason. It's not like I want to. Okay.
I didn't imply that you wanted to.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, let's hope there isn't a next time.
Dealing with a unwanted body and dealing with bodies for work, the workflow is drastically increased when it's not one that I can just simply go through the normal channels. So it creates a lot of effort on my end. But it is better than people finding them wherever they lie, so... Yes, please call me.
Okay. That's good to know. Okay. So, either feed more or kill less blood. I mean, those should be two very good goals. I think, yeah. Although, with the way I do things, it's a little loud because, you know, I have to kind of beat people up to get what I want, but... Okay.
That seems suboptimal.
I mean, from a guy my size, it's not really. You can give a guy a concussion and he won't remember the last, like, 2.5 hours.
Okay, let's put it this way, Ambush.
What?
You shouldn't have to push it if it's a fucking mortal.
The Latina lady wasn't a fucking mortal!
Were you trying to feed off of her?
Oh, I'm trying to beat her ass!
Oh.
In front of a bunch of people.
Well.
That's why my fucking...
details at this point.
That's why my
No.
blood went. I was trying to kick her ass, and then apparently I reminded her of her fucking adopted kid or some shit. I don't fucking know. I still don't really understand how the fuck that works, but... She's hot, so I guess that's okay. I don't fucking know. Fucking shaking your head at me.
Nope, not touching that with a 10-foot pole. He's gonna turn around and go right back into the house.
Okay. Oh, fuck yourself, you Wrangly Leech looking motherfucker.
At this point, I would like to note Jacob has returned to his room and is currently getting changed out of his lightly misted attire.
Yes.
Dante's just going to look over at Ambush. Now you see, that reaction isn't why we were entirely surprised that you could make a friend. He's going to hop down and start walking into the house.
Well, fuck you too. Okay, you know what? I ain't taking this shit. I'm going the fuck to sleep. I'm just gonna go to bed.
He wasn't insulting you, he was just making an observation.
I'm gonna go to bed and none of y'all can stop me. Go fuck yourselves.
Well, Dante, shall we go fuck ourselves?
It wasn't a fucking offer. You just hear from, like, distantly from...
I'm not sure he understands what that means.
No, Dante just stops and is looking thoughtful. You know, I have not experimented with that since I've become dead. And he's going to start mumbling to himself, walking,
Oh God.
thinking.
Oh God.
She pats him on the shoulder as they walk into the street.
And everybody
One
goes to
goes
their
to-
room for the day's sleep ahead. Which I think is, I think that's a good place for us to take a quick break, and when we come back, we will start a new night. So be right back, everybody. Welcome back, everyone, to San Antonio by Night Blood Gambit, Episode 4. Evening comes to an end, and the day rises as these kindred fall into day sleep. Perhaps spending their times immobile, pondering, planning, maybe trying to sleep, as it were. Try to empty their minds of the goings-on of their unlives, and perhaps some, after all this time, just lose track of time. But eventually, the sun does set. The humans of the world begin to end their day, while these kindred rise from their beds to make their plots, their plans, their schemes. And so, I need a rouse check from the 5 of you.
I immediately fail my first one. See how much we can eat.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Ambush, you're hungrier.
Yep. Oh boy, but I'm going for the heal. I'm at 3 hunger and I'm healed up. Look at that. Alright, perfect. I need to feed again.
Yep, you do.
Let's get it.
Also hungry.
Yep. Jacob is also hungrier, but Squatch, Alysse, and Dante, you are perfectly fine. You do not become hungrier just by waking your motionless body. And so, each of you propels yourself to consciousness. What do you do?
Would like to go feeding.
Would like to go feeding.
When Jacob
Really?
awakens,
Mhm.
he goes through his evening routine. And as once he is done with his stretching and his evening exercise, he picks up the stack of papers that he had printed off the night before, tucks it under his arm, picks up his briefcase, and makes his way downstairs.
Dante
Looking
would come
for
out of his.
anyone
Oh,
else.
sorry. Yeah, Dante would be coming out of his room, probably just going about his routine of sitting there waiting for everybody, going over a couple of case files that he's working on for work.
The
Jacob will
dreaded day
place
job and all that. Yep.
We'll place the stack of papers in front of Dante. The plans.
Ah,
And the history around the building.
You work fast.
Yes, well, this is a part of what I do. If you'll excuse me, I have some business this evening.
You have a pleasant evening at least.
I can only hope that the others do not try to kill anybody again this evening.
I suppose I shall try to keep an eye on ambush. We shall go study this and go take a look and see what we can come up with.
You should keep both eyes on him as readily as you can spare them.
That I can do.
I'll catch you later. And with that, Jacob is going to head out. He's not even going to wait for the others.
Dante is going to start going through the paperwork that Jacob gave him
Okay.
and see what he can pull.
Okay.
Probably
How
breaking out
big
a
is this
laptop,
stack of
though.
papers, Jacob?
It would be pretty comprehensive. Probably not so thick as it couldn't be skimmed reasonably quickly. But it would definitely be a rundown of the structure of the building, plus the sewers and everything underneath of it and around it that he could get access to.
Okay.
Any information that he could pull up on in terms of the history, any building collapses or construction that had happened that might have changed the underside of the building, things like that.
Okay.
Just things that could be quickly referenced to so that they have a baseline to go from.
Okay.
So what Dante's going to probably do is start by sorting into different piles of history and operational what he needs at the moment, so that he can like look at the history later, but or if they need to reference something, but he's going over in the planning phase right now.
Okay. So you're kind of looking at the city planning map and how the city kind of currently lays out. You have broadly an overhead view of the whole of the city. Obviously, that's something that is easily you can do a search about that and be able to find your way anywhere. But the other portion of that is a secondary map that's kind of overlaid on top of that with the sewer system as the city is formed. Probably the biggest and most prominent things that you would see as far as being able to access as a full-sized human being as you are would be the storm drains and all of the storm drainage tunnels that are underneath the city. Now, the reason that this is important is because the city does tend to flood when it's hurricane season and there is lots and lots of rain. All of that rain has to go somewhere. Well, the city has done a lot more in recent years to drain that water out into the, like, just out of the city. Because streets flooding is not exactly ideal for people traveling through. So,
yeah,
one that really sticks out to you is that there are some of these larger storm drains and offshoots of smaller sewer tunnels that that do seem to go underneath Mission Concepcion, because of how close it is to downtown and the need for, getting rid of all that water and at least getting it into the San Antonio River. So the likelihood of there being spillways into the river is likely too. And you can see that all with the map overlaid on top of that. So you would know that there's at least one spillway access. It might be very narrow, but at least one spillway access in order to get from the river into the system some ways away, and then trudging through that system in some tight spaces and some larger storm drains.
Okay. So what Dante is going to do next is he's going to pack everything up into folders and then put it underneath his arm, and he's going to go back to his room.
Okay.
And he is going to undress and put on other clothing and pack a backpack with some things that he will need to basically go exploring. Get a pair of what are they called, the waiter boots,
Mm-hmm.
and different things that he has where when he has to go. Well, let's just say not every place that you find a body as an examiner is relatively in a nice area.
Right.
So he
if you're
has,
on the field, of course.
yeah. So he's going to basically get a pair of like chest waders and different things and pack a bag and put the all of his paperwork in one of his evidence bags to make sure that it can't be damaged by water.
Hmm.
Get headlamps, the whole 9 yards.
Okay.
And then he's going to go to Ambush's room.
Yeah, funny. Oof. Yeah.
Ambush, are you home?
No, and if you were to open the door, you'd find the window open.
He's going to pull out and text Ambush. Pull out his phone and text Ambush.
He might be busy. He might be a little busy.
On that note, Alysse, Squatch, are you off and doing something?
Squatch is off trying to get more information about Skylar.
Ah. And Alysse? Is Alysse being tagged in anything? Or is everybody going their own separate ways?
If Alysse wants to go with Squatch, she can. He's not going to go hiding around this time.
Would Squatch call Alice?
I mean, he'd send a text out to everyone and say, hey, I'm going to be out looking for stuff, so anyone wants to join in, they can.
Get a polite decline from Jacob.
Ambush has read but has not responded to the message.
Ghosted.
Alice is in bed, and she's looking at the text. She's watching so many others not answer. She's starting to feel guilty. She spent so many nights appealing to the friendship of strange kindred across the city. And rarely has she reached out to the kindred within her own company. for such a thing. Her appeal's true? Who knows? But she texts location.
And he will send her wherever he's at the current moment, because he's just starting to dig through records at first.
Dress.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
It's the word dress with a question mark on it.
Casual. Gonna be doing a lot of walking.
Okay.
We'll come back to these other kindred for a moment. But Ambush, you have ejected yourself out the room of your coterie home dwelling first thing at dusk.
I am feeding, and then I need a night out on the town because, dear God, fuck this place.
Indeed. Why anybody would want this shithole?
I can fucking see why they sent me the bottom of the fucking barrel down here, the last rung of the fucking ladder. No one. This is a fucking shithole.
And you've only been here a matter of months.
I already fucking hate it.
It's the middle of fucking winter, too.
Good thing I wear big coats. Not that I need them anymore, but good thing I wear big fucking coats.
You at least look the part.
Some poor saps better know why I look the part.
So, my dear friend,
Yeah.
make me a feeding roll.
Alright. That's almost there. That's a little better.
Okay.
That is there.
5 indeed.
Oh. And as Ambush has this guy just round in one arm, you know, he hit him back of the head. He's gonna be out for a little bit. You know, guy in one arm sinks his fangs, pulls out his phone with the other, sees the text from what's his nuts, Dante.
Mm.
Like, with one hand, it's gonna be riddled with typos because he's typing with one hand. Gonna be out for a bit. Need some air. I can meet you in a few hours.
Okay.
Hit send. Puts the poor bastard up against the wall like he just OD'd on something.
Mm.
He's gonna be feeling fine for a little bit, so maybe, you know, just right up against a dumpster. And then just walks on his merry way. Do you want me to roll for the fun times?
The fun times?
The 2d10 for the fun times?
Oh, yeah.
That ain't shit.
Nah.
Nah.
It's alright.
It's alright.
That's a hint of something, but nah. Nothing notable.
Yeah.
A little mix of
I've
everything.
had better. I've had better.
Have had better.
Stick my ginormous hands into my coat pockets and just walk in wonder.
Walking.
My hat maybe a bit cover my eyes down a little bit.
Hmm. And as you're wandering, what are your thoughts?
Hey, it didn't take me too long to fuck shit up now, did it?
Big ol'
Been here
fuck up that you are.
Hey, I ain't fucking talking to you. Listen, I can only argue with myself one at a time, okay? Yeah, and you're right, though. That poor bastard didn't deserve what came to him. Maybe he did. I don't know his past, you know?
Fucking delicious, though.
Ah. And not like the shit we used to drink, though, man. Them whiskeys were nice. I don't know, man. Sometimes I wish I could still taste that shit. It turns to ash now.
Ugh.
I heard some of the more less potent fuckers can still drink. I wish I was one of them. God. It's alright. Just sucks. I'm supposed to be the strong silent type, and here I am fucking yelling at everybody and throwing things around and fucking killing people who don't deserve it with some
Oh,
fucking
but it
guy.
feels
Right?
so good.
I said shut your whole mouth, you fucking thing. Jesus. I mean, you're right. That don't mean I gotta like it.
Oh, but you do. We do. I definitely like where those go sometimes.
Of course you fucking do. You don't know any better. You're like me before puberty. Like, holy fuck. Jesus. Fucking. These fangs ain't been nothing but trouble for me.
Brought it on yourself.
Look. She was a fine lady. How was I supposed to know she was gonna lead me into some fucking death trap?
I guess that's what happens when I lead with my dick, innit?
I guess it is, isn't it? You find some fucking dude in a hood who likes to fucking jump out at people with his hacksaw, you know, fucking standing over you. Talking about you're his new child or some shit.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah, you're right. You know what? I think we finally agree on something. Fuck that guy. I mean, I guess it ain't all bad. Sort of get to do what we did before, but, you know, a little less tame, I guess. More heads to punch in. Less money, though. That does kind of suck.
Eh. What's money when you got plenty to eat?
That's fair. That's fair. You do be right. Some of these people taste fucking great. Hella people taste fucking horrendous. I don't know what these people are eating or drinking to make their blood taste horrendous, but maybe, I mean, I shouldn't really be concerned about people's diets. I mean, look how fucking big I am. Jesus, well, granted, I'm more vertical than horizontal, but we did get a few good things out of this whole deal. And we got cover.
On cover.
Not awfully loud today. You always been this loud? Have I just been better at drowning you out, or are you in like a particular mood this evening?
He says as if his beast is something different than himself.
Currently, he thinks it is. I lost my life, and I guess in turn she sort of lost hers, but in sickness and health, or whatever the fuck they say, I guess, right? Although we haven't made that sort of not yet. Might as well be. I mean, the fucking blood's there.
As you're meandering, give me a wits and awareness.
Oh, goody, goody. Oh, 3 dice, Coffee. You shouldn't have. A whole 1 success. I shouldn't have.
Something catches your eye, just the corner of your eye, before it. You look down the street as you're walking, and someone else is walking on the other side of the street, going in the opposite direction of you, but disappears behind some buildings. Not walking fast, just with purpose.
The fuck is this guy going? I dip into the alleyway and I gotta follow this person. I dip out, I should say. I'm gonna follow this person.
Okay. You follow. You nearly miss them again as they round another corner and disappear behind some buildings again. But eventually, as you round one corner, you realize that they've stopped. A tall, sort of young-looking man. Turtleneck collar. Looks like he's wearing a nice jacket over top. Some nice pants. Hair kind of parted down the middle. You're too far away to get a good look at his face.
Why'd he stop?
Seems to be looking into the alleyway at something? You're not sure. It's too dark.
I gotta get closer, but I'll try to be quiet about it.
Okay. So you're popping silence to death?
No, I'm just trying to be,
Just be stealthy?
sly on my feet. Yeah.
Okay. Dexterity stealth.
I'll pick 3.
Okay. Feel quiet enough. Start approaching. See the back of this guy's head as he's kind of talking into the alleyway. You overhear some words, but you're not exactly he's not exactly speaking very loudly, and you're not exactly the best at hearing. Let's do this? Oh,
Is he like? You said is he looking like as he's like looking or something? Or
uh,
oh
you see
oh
the flash
oh.
of something start just leap up from from the darkness that covers this whole alleyway, and you hear the slam of landing footfalls on the top of the building before you hear scurrying off, and the guy in front of you darts completely around.
Oh, this just got interesting. Oh, this just got interesting. Hold on. Like darting around me?
As in, turns around very quickly to look at you.
Oh. And my jaw just drops as I see who it is.
Who's that? Who are you?
He looks unlocked. Like he is like he's seen a ghost almost. And even maybe with his kind of like the way that his face is twisted like to an inhuman degree. It's like he's just in disbelief almost.
I said, who are you?
Give me a fucking second to fucking just register your entire being, alright? Jesus, I was gonna fucking mug you, but you know, now Willie?
What?
Billy.
Now he looks stunned.
I grab him and I start going down the alley.
The fuck? Let me go!
No, shut the fuck up. Come with me. Yeah, we're talking. We're fucking talking.
Let me fucking
we're
go!
not fucking doing this shit. Shut the hell up, kid.
Now,
I will...
Ambush.
Yeah.
Do you sound like your former self? Or has your voice distorted as part of your curse too?
I mean, the New Yorker is definitely hard to, like, mistake. New Yorker in the middle of Texas, like...
Let me fucking go, asswipe!
If you do not calm the fuck down, I will smack you so hard you would have thought it was one of Uncle Fratelli's fucking meatball subs.
The fuck you know about Uncle Fratelli?
Apparently more than you do about fashion. What the fuck has gotten into you the last few years?
Wait. What the fuck do you mean, my fashion? Fucking trench coat looking ass?
I raised you... Fuck. Shit. Hold on, let me restart that. Your old man probably taught you not to wear this shit. He probably taught you to wear nice suits, nice slacks, maybe a fedora from time to time, okay?
No. We're not gonna skip over that. Back up. What do you mean, you raised me? Who the fuck are you? And he goes to knock your hat off your head.
fucking shit. I'm gonna grab it. Just instinctively.
God. What the hell happened to you?
I can ask you the same fucking thing. Where the hell you've been the last few years? Aged a fucking day now, have you, Wilson?
How do you know my name? Who the fuck are you?
Oh my god, I brought up Uncle Fratelli's. I brought up Ray. I brought up you.
No. Hang on. Wait. No. No. Not possible.
What do you mean, not possible?
You're dead.
And my death might have been greatly exaggerated.
Greatly exaggerated. After you fucking disappeared?
Okay. So now you're gonna pretend like you know who I am based off of that statement. That's crazy.
Yeah, because you're landed on thick, old man.
There he is. There's the scumbag I raised.
Nah. You disappeared 5 years ago because you needed a piece of ass. You ghosted us. And now you come back looking like this?
You don't seem to be too shocked about whatever the fuck this is either.
I've seen worse.
You've
And that's
seen
just
worse
today.
than this. You've seen worse than this?
Yes.
Where the fuck have you seen worse than this? I'm fucking hideous.
You think you're the only fugly guy in the fucking city?
No. A guy who looks like whose fucking skin might fall off at the notice of the fucking wind.
Uh. Why the fuck are you here?
Fuck are you here? Aren't you supposed to be back up in fucking Dallas or some shit?
I don't know if you noticed, I moved away 10 years ago.
It's been that... God, it has been that long, Jesus.
Yeah. You know, under the guise that I was going to UT in San Antonio.
You didn't go to UT?
Well, not during the day.
Got you the fucking sweater!
Yeah.
And you didn't go to UT?
No, yeah. Like I said, I didn't want to go to the Dallas campus. I wanted to go to the San Antonio campus.
So you lied to... You could have just told me what college you want to go... Okay, alright, Jesus.
Are you starting to get why?
Get why what?
Why I didn't want to tell you.
That you were here?
No, you and Mom knew I'd be here. Why I didn't tell you the real reason.
Because you wanted to go to school? Like some nerd?
God, this fucking guy.
I'm kidding. You know, the first male of your legacy to be educated, fucking power to you, alright?
God, I'm talking fucking to a brick wall.
Is college really the reason why you came down here, though?
No!
Then why did you come down here?
When did you leave Dallas? When did you become this?
About 4 or 5 years ago.
That's about right.
I mean, that's about right.
I left, I don't know, 9 or 10 years ago. Because Dallas was no longer safe for me. Dad!
Why was Dallas not safe for you anymore? Son?
I'm trying not to yell at you because I don't want to disturb anyone who may be sleeping in this neighborhood right now. Okay?
Look, we can whisper then. We can whisper about it. All right. We don't have to fucking air our business out to all these beautiful, beautiful fucking people that I wish I still looked like.
San Antonio is an anarch city.
Fucking God.
That's why I left the cam.
Oh. I'm sorry. You telling me you're
Telling you I'm what?
I did like a hissing thing into the mic.
Oh, it didn't pick up, so. Yes! You ding-dong.
That means Lauren's also here, right?
Why do you want to know? Haven't you done enough to her already?
Does I call her still? You know, we have chats from time to time, okay? It's not like we don't talk. It's just that
Yeah.
we don't talk as much as we used to. For obvious reasons, but we're cordial. You're cordial. We have cordial conversations.
Yeah, and it usually revolves around me where she's telling you all of the things that I've told her over the years about, college and all that shit. Because I actually fucking care about what Mom thinks.
He just opens his mouth and immediately
As
closes
soon as you started going out with whatever the fuck her name was, cheating on Mom, by the way, that's when I convinced her that she should just move to San Antonio too. Because she didn't need you in her life. And frankly, neither do I.
I mean, that's honestly fair. I fucked up pretty badly.
Yeah.
I would understand it. Yeah.
Yeah, you say that now.
Well, if you didn't fucking block my number, I could have said it to you earlier, but you probably, again, didn't want to talk to me. Understandable. I get that.
Are you still seeing her? Are you married now or some shit? She know you look this fugly?
Yes, she knows I look this fugly. Also, yes, I am still seeing her.
God. Piece of work.
Also, be the reason why I look this fugly. Look, I got karma, okay? I fucking chased the Poo-Tang and I got a new face, okay?
Serves you fucking right.
It does! Exactly, which is why I can't be too upset about it.
God. Can't believe I'm having this conversation out here in public.
Look, kid, I'm glad you're doing well for yourself. If that means anything, it probably doesn't. I hope it does.
Nope. Nothing at
You
all.
look like you've become a very distinguished gentleman, okay?
Thanks, I guess.
More than my father and then his father and me could ever hope for.
Not like that's hard.
No, it really isn't. The bar isn't too high. I'm gonna be real with you, because that's me, and I'm this.
So what the fuck are you doing here?
The family wanted a little piece of the criminal scene down here, and apparently I am low enough on the ladder where I got to be one of the first few that was sent out on my merry way to basically go fuck myself for the rest of my life.
The family. What do you mean by... What do you mean the family? Are we talking like...
You know, like Uncle Fratelli and like his people, like his friends? You know, the people I told you were his friends?
Right.
Okay. Uncle Fratelli and his friends are not very savory people.
He always was a creep.
Yeah, he kind of. I'm glad he got canned. I really am. I about socked him one day. He looked at you funny. That's besides the point. Uncle Fratelli's in jail. I think he got like stabbed or something. I don't know. I haven't heard from him in a while. Uncle Fratelli and his friends, okay, operate under the law.
Jesus.
And yes, Lauren knew, which I'm glad she didn't tell you anything about that, but that even through this, she decided not to fucking, I don't know, knock on me to you about my work.
To be fair,
yeah.
Mom's given up on you a long time ago.
No, but yes, but the fact that she respected me enough to not tell you of my, let's call it my occupation.
Using air quotes?
Yeah, using air quotes. I mean, getting paid to beat up people and stand there and look scary for money isn't really that much of an occupation.
So you're here on behalf of the family.
Yeah.
Who the fuck you here to beat up?
Whoever they fucking want me to, I guess. I mean, I haven't really gotten a lot of work since I came down here. I'm assuming I'm expecting a phone call of some kind at some point to have me go fucking monitor someone or be scary for somebody and, you know, fucking, I don't know, kick someone's ass, because that's usually what I do. I stand next to some vaguely Italian motherfucker and I scare people.
Why couldn't you just be an ordinary person?
I'm gonna be honest with you, Willie. Being ordinary was never in the cards.
Don't call me that.
Okay. Well, Sin, I'm gonna be honest with you. Being ordinary wasn't in the cards for me.
Can't believe I'm having this conversation.
You could walk away at any moment.
I could, and I should, because... Fuck. Now DeSmall's gonna know all of my dirty laundry.
Who?
Nobody.
Okay. Look, kid, if you... I don't know how ingratiated you are in this little thing, but if you ever get into trouble, I actually kind of know, like, an upstanding guy. I know, right? Me knowing someone of any above the law effort. It's fucking amazing, isn't it?
I have a vast number more friends that I could call before I called you.
No, I'm not telling you to call me. I'm telling you to call my lawyer.
I don't need your lawyer. I don't
Not
need
when
you.
the lawyer. Okay. That's fair. I'm just saying, if you ever get in a sticky situation around these parts, I got a guy who can, do some stuff.
You know
do
a
some
guy who
straight.
knows a guy. That's like the most mob-like saying that you could possibly use.
I'm sorry I fit the stereotype. I don't know what to tell you, okay? Listen, Look, kid. I know I fucked up, okay? I know I could have been there more. And I know
Or at
that
all.
I deserve... Listen, I gave money when money was needed.
Makes you a financial contributor. It does not make you a parent.
I also made sure you had some pretty bang-tastic birthdays. Remember that time I got Spider-Man to show up?
That was when I
I'm
was
just saying.
4.
And Spider-Man's fucking great. I don't... Look, let me get the thoughts out of my head, okay? Before I forget them.
No. I'm not going to let you get those thoughts out of your head. You know why? Because that's you trying to seek absolution, and you don't deserve it.
Okay.
Yeah. God. I gotta go.
Alright, Wilson, hopefully maybe not for your sake. I don't want to cause any more unjust pain, but maybe I'll see you around. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well. It doesn't make up for shit. He starts to walk away.
No, it won't. You're right. It will not.
And he disappears. Out of the alleyway and into the streets.
I whip out my phone and message Jacob. Ever participated in family court before?
If you can provide me the details, I can take a look.
We'll talk later. I have a meeting in the sewers, apparently. New maintenance job. Heard it's fun. I get to get dirty. I'll bring extra Rubbermaids.
Good luck with that.
Well, but I ran out of dish soap. I gotta buy some more.
No further response.
I will go on a stroll to not cry bloody tears to go help Dante.
Alright. Well, it is getting rather late. So I think that will be where we leave the session for tonight. We will continue with Ambush catching up with Dante and catch up with the others next time.
Yeah.
Yeah. On this fine Monday
How about no?
evening.
Sorry.
I will yeet you.
You can pick me up, Raven.
We have an emote for that.
We do have an emote for that. Man, I am...
See, the fun part is, I don't have to pick you up to yeet you. Not the way I was thinking.
Oh.
Subscribe for
I
For
emotes.
example.
completely misheard that.
Thanks for playing,
Boy,
guys.
howdy.
Let's see how long it takes him to realize what I did.
Just yeet him
Did-
from the call.
Did you just disconnect him?
No, I didn't disconnect him. I'm not that mean. I
Nope.
moved him up to a different channel, but
Wow.
I'm back
Wow.
here.
Wow.
That's funnier, actually.
were you just like
Hey.
not going to come back and join us?
Nope.
Yeah, that scene got me a little bit. Not gonna lie.
Aw.
Yeah.
Oh.
Unlike
I'm
some
playing
people in
out-
chat, I can take a hint when I'm not wanted.
I'm playing out the opposite end of my trauma, guys.
I love
I
it.
am.
Digging the knife in, brother.
I'm like, I wonder how this looks from the other point of view.
Oh, it hurts, don't it?
Yeah.
It hurt from the other side. It hurt from me being Wilson, and it's hurting from me being the governor.
There is no right answer.
Nope.
There's no right answer. Listen, I've tackled this trauma the other way around. Now it's time for me to tackle the trauma in the shitty parent.
Well,
I love the fact that he's a deadbeat.
He's a deadbeat. You love the fact that he's
Are
a
you gonna
deadbeat.
argue the fact that he's a deadbeat?
Oh,
That's not what Wilson was saying.
I'm not gonna. No, I'm saying I'm not arguing.
Oh yeah.
as soon as the
Are you
poll
gonna
goes
argue
up,
with
Ambush gets a vote. Vote in the
That's crazy.
vote in the poll, everyone, for your favorite from
That's
tonight's
insane.
session. But before we dish,
Ah, yes, our favorite scumbag.
yes.
Deadbeat dad.
While
Dad, yeah.
while that's going on, we can dish out the rest of the experience. So, everybody at the table gets one for showing up. Congratulations.
Yay.
Woo.
Everything at willpower because I met with my son.
Yes, you
cry.
did.
Oh my god.
You're gonna cry. I'm gonna make you cry some more.
Hope you do.
Hey, look, tragedy is where I thrive as a storyteller. I will make you hurt.
Oh my god.
I'll
either
make you
this
wanna
kid's gonna
cry.
Join us, or he's gonna die, and it's gonna be terrible.
Yup. Yup.
What would get you to join the Camarilla cause? Die. Bet.
Well, he is now a risk, so high likelihood you
Hey.
may have to kill your kid.
Or I can get you to convince.
Get me to convince him. Good luck with that shit.
Yeah.
Listen, this is why. Why do you think he asked you if you had experience in family court?
Well, I think that you all should vote on who had moved the plot the most.
The
worst.
worst.
The worst.
Who did it the worst?
I did.
Let's
guys,
switch it
but-
up.
Who moved the plot? Who had our best scene and who had our best lines? So, plot mover.
I want to say Alice.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say
Alice.
Dante.
Alice.
Really?
Or yeah, I don't know, because it was a really hard one.
Alice and Dante did pretty good. Yeah.
Alice and Dante both moved it. We had some personal plot moving for Ambush. Dante was doing that look into the church. I think Dante was likely the only focused one. So yeah, Dante. I'm just trying to weigh it up.
I'll give it to Alice. I gotta give it to. I like that. So like, yeah, I'll give it to Alice.
I'll give it to Alice.
Ministry.
2 to Alice, 1 to Dante. Well, CJ, looks like it's up to you and Amber.
You want to vote for yourself, Amber?
No, I voted for you already.
Oh. Shit.
Oh, it's 2 and 2. Yeah, CJ, you're breaking the tie.
I want to do that.
Yeah. It's your job,
I'm gonna
bitch.
abstain.
Hot cookies?
I'm abstaining.
Nope, can't do it. Can't.
Take a stand.
Fine.
You gotta
Do it.
Fine, I vote for ambush.
Well, if you're gonna play it that way.
Very well done.
Hello.
Gotta give justification, Caesar.
Insane, dude.
He caused a lot of plot shit to happen.
Sure.
Someone, did a lot of personal plots and trauma.
Sure.
Oh
He threw a
yeah.
tantrum.
Mm.
Showed up in a shitty Hawaiian shirt.
That's plot moving. And
Well, the
underwear.
plot was everything below the waist.
Yeah,
He
plot-
was the
no,
first
plot
to
was
suffer
hanging
from
out of the
the
back of his shirt.
DFS.
Back of his pants.
That's crazy, y'all. That's insane.
Yeah, I don't want to break the tie, so I'm gonna vote for ambush so that we're
Okay. Well, I guess it's a higher low than Alice and Dante.
Yeah. CJ gets to pick the role too.
Yep.
He put us in this situation.
Yep, you did.
low.
Said low?
Open low.
Yep.
Can low.
Nope.
Nope.
Big nope. Nobody gets plot mover. Womp
No
womp.
clan, no.
Burp, burp.
Zero clan, no.
Hey,
So-
I'm trying to do the politics here. I didn't want to vote for myself.
Yes, you did.
If I did, I would have. Fuck you guys.
Well, Ambush, you're the favorite for tonight from the audience.
I'll take it. Hell yeah.
All right. And so...
Here's your emotional support XP.
Emotional support XP.
That's funny. Best scene.
That's kind of funny.
Ambush.
I want to say the basic feeding scene.
Ooh.
Mhm.
With Ambush?
I'm going to throw my own name in there.
Oh. So Jacob at
I'm
the
going to
feeding
vote
scene.
Jacob. I'm going to vote Jacob for dealing with ambush after the feeding scene.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, yeah.
That's 3 votes for Jacob.
You know what? Yeah, I'm changing my vote over to Jacob.
How dare you guys?
That's majority.
Jacob it is.
Thank you.
Yep.
Okay.
Any honorable mentions from Ambush or from a Velocity and Amber?
I'm gonna vote for myself. Damn, I fucking put my trauma on the plate.
Yep.
Mhm.
I'm gonna give that an honorable mention, XP, because I had fun.
Wait, what are you doing?
I'm giving you an experience too.
Coffee.
Oh,
On top of
okay.
Jacob.
You should seriously adopt the Gavin XP.
I could, but I don't want to do it all the time. That cheapens it.
Okay,
Well,
I'll take the.
You don't
I'll
have
take
to
the
do it all the
emotional-
time.
I'll take the emotional support XP from Coffee. Thank you.
You're
You don't
welcome.
have to do it all the time. It's just if you think that someone was
Thank
an
you for the
MVP or
honorable
did
mention.
something
Well,
very good.
that's
yeah.
why I said so.
Thank you. I'll take it. Thank you.
Best line from tonight. We had some zingers.
I'm going
You
to throw
better.
mine in there for the how. Have you ever seen a gangrel go down?
That was gonna be my vote. 'Cause I could not with
Have you
that.
ever seen a gangrel go donkey? It's pretty good. So that, yeah.
So there was that.
Oh,
There was Dante with the dwarf thing that killed you guys, and there was one more that was like kind of poignant.
Mm.
I don't remember which one that was. Who?
I think I-
We break laws.
we do illegal every night.
That's
We
right.
do
We do every night.
A lot of very funny ones.
Mhm.
I
If only
voted
the
for
window
one.
licking bit was in character.
Look.
Oh god.
That's what threw Amber out of her seat today. So.
Launched me. Launched me like it was spring loaded.
Man, I'm dead.
Unbelievable.
Yep.
That is the second person I have knocked out of a chair, apparently.
It is. It is. I didn't throw myself. I was literally
I think the
forced
first one
by
was
unseen
you.
enemy.
Velocity's been vaulted out of his chair before.
Yeah,
Huh?
from the killing blow on Fuckface. Yeah.
Mhm. He did to himself.
So,
though.
my best line vote goes to Squatch.
Squatch.
Yeah,
The donkey
Squatch.
line.
Watch.
You ever seen a
Donkey.
gangrel go donkey? It's fucking crazy. I'm gonna make a donkey gangrel now just to fucking do that.
You can definitely play a jackass.
Kickboxing gangrel.
You gonna name him Bottom?
No.
Duh.
I'm gonna name him
Come
Donkey.
on, everybody else got it.
Donkey? What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh.
Well,
Name him Eddie.
I think
Give
Squatch,
Eddie.
you got 3 out of the votes for
Yeah.
best line for the night for the donkey
Yay.
line.
Oh, God.
Well,
Gangrel go donkey is fucking.
Hey,
Oh,
I
I need
don't
to
care.
record that stain.
Just as a note to
I
the
don't care.
viewers,
I killed you
that
guys
is
like
a-
2 or 3 times. I'm good with it.
I need to. I need to
just as a
warm
note to the
more.
viewers, Donkey Lady is a real urban legend in around San Antonio.
I'm horrified.
I need to remorse. I need to remorse myself. I need to
Yes,
remorse.
yes.
Uh-huh.
We need the stains to be resolved. So Ambush and
Stain.
Jacob.
I am going to argue that one of mine, at least, should be covered by support those loyal to you. Because those stains were gained through a killing that were involved with Jacob supporting someone who is seemingly loyal to him.
They also died as a result of that conviction.
Yes.
So your conviction, you did not kill them because of your conviction.
No.
You more witnessed their death.
Yes.
So I'm gonna say it's not going to count this time.
Okay. Well, good.
Ambush, you feel like trash. You fucked up. You ruined everything. And if it wasn't for the fact that Jacob was there, you would have probably panicked and not known what to do with the body. Very rarely have you had to deal with that. And not only that, very rarely have you actually killed a person. Jacob. These things happen.
I just lost to humanity.
It sucks.
Because of me, no.
It sucks. But we move on. Can't linger on it.
It was horrifying, but it was necessary.
I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh no.
It was a
It was
necessary lesson.
You're like the third person I've made lose humanity for my own actions in an instance where I didn't lose any.
Not only was it a lesson, it was necessary for our mission to continue.
Indeed.
For Ambush to remain fed and functional. Had he gone any further in terms of hunger, who knows what could have happened.
In service to the Camarilla.
In service to the Ivory Tower.
Well, thank you to my players, my lovely players, for being here with me to be able to share in the stories of these fine kindred. And we will be telling more of this story on Wednesdays, going into perpetuity at 10:30 Eastern Time, likely because that's going to be the earliest time in which I can sit down, have had dinner, and be able to stream. So, but thank you out in the audience for those of you who are watching, and if you have missed any of our episodes, feel free to go and subscribe on YouTube, because that is where I post all of our VODs from this show and from Brisbane by Night and every other show that I've done for the last 7 years on Twitch. We just celebrated our channel anniversary, so that's where we're at. 7 years of tabletop content. You should be watching a lot more of that on the YouTube. Still trying to get that to 200 subscribers. But keep an eye on Discord, because that is where I post the live notifications, as well as the listings for when the VODs from the show go live. I do that a week delay so that you have a chance to see that on YouTube, so that you can catch up right before the stream starts. But thank you to my players for playing. Thank you in the audience for watching. And until we see you again in the Alamo City, say goodnight, everybody.
Night.
Good night.
Good night.
God damn.